Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your bonus read. I'm only limiting myself to the 2 readings. I've got some things I want to put up for the end of the week. So once I get home, I've got a couple of special readings I want to do for Valentine's Day. So keep your eye out for those. It's been pretty quiet on my page because I haven't been doing very much. So I will get back to it, I promise. Very quiet with the readings at the moment too. I think everybody sort of understands that and has backed off a little bit. I think Spirit's just looking out for me, which is really nice. Okay, bonus read coming in. Aha, so the 3 of Pentacles. How very interesting, because we had the 4 of Pentacles for the What's Cracking read, and now for the bonus one we have the 3 of Pentacles. Now the 3 of Pentacles does talk about putting something together with someone else, okay? It is about working together on a project. It is about sort of coming up with ideas, you know, having a sort of idea on how you want to go with things. Behind that is the Ace of Wands though, and that talks about a brand new start, and behind that with the Emperor. So very interesting little start there. This is about working on a brand new start with someone. So for the mini read. Okie dokie. Now we do have a Page of Wands here. The Page of Wands is usually a message. It's something very small. Sometimes it can be gossip. It's often things that are, you know, a little bit more sort of personal to you, a little bit more passionate. Sorry, that's the pug eating in the kitchen if you can hear that noise. It's not me. Pug's having a drink. So this is often a message coming through here. Or sometimes it's about you sending a message as well. Okay, so we do have the 7 of Swords here, and depending on the energy around this card, the 7 of Swords can talk about, you know, sort of sneaking away and not telling the truth, being deceitful, stealing something. It can be seen like that. Other times I've seen it when it comes up where someone just isn't speaking up. But it can always be about being sneaky, but not in a real negative sense of the word. Okay, so 5 of Cups here. So somebody's walked away from something here and they're not able to see forward yet. They're only looking backwards at what they've lost. Okay, I feel like some of you have received a message about someone here. And you're having a brand new start. Maybe you're walking away from someone here. Let's keep going. 4 of Pentacles coming out here, which did come out in the What's Cracking read. 4 of Pentacles talks of hanging on to things, you know, hanging on for dear life, not wanting to let something go. Fearing that if you let it go, it won't come back again, which is the opposite, of course. But really worried if you let this down, you won't have heart protection. So it's like all the time you hang on to the pain, it protects your heart, stops you getting hurt again. Knight of Pentacles coming in here. So this Knight is a very slow-moving Knight. He does have some sort of offer here, but he's moving very, very slowly. Knight of Wands next to him, very interesting. So Knight of Wands, complete opposite, full of passion and drive. Knight of Pentacles, you know, is all about stability and having your feet on the ground, having a logical sense of where to go, where the Knight of Wands is like, I was going to swear then, but it's sort of like just, you know, a quick in and out energy. And then we have the 10 of Wands coming out here, which talks about coming to the end of a cycle, being able to lay down your burdens, free yourself up, moving forward. 3 of Cups coming out here as well. So we have the 3 of Cups here, which in traditional sense can talk about having fun, partying, celebrating with friends. In this, it looks like a third party situation. So we do have the 5 of Swords here. Now this sometimes talks about having a victory but no sort of real win from it. And a King of Swords at the end. That would be your energy you're taking on here. You could be dealing with any sign here, because I've got all signs here, but I feel like this King of Swords is the energy. You're cutting something out here. Okay, so some of you are walking away from something. You're trying to work on something very new here. You're taking on the Emperor energy in that card and moving forward on something brand new. I feel like some of you have been told about something. There's gossip here, and it's about somebody that you've either been with, you could be married to, it could be a family member, but somebody's bringing in a message here about someone that you've been dealing with, and there's definitely some unsavory behavior here. So for some of you, it's a bit of an energy around perhaps someone's done a little bit of cheating. Someone hasn't been truthful with you. They're coming up as deceitful here. Now, I would have said with the Seven of Swords and the rest of the reading, it could be that they were being deceitful because they weren't telling you how they felt. And they've walked away from something without telling you how they felt about it, which can be deceitful energy anyway. But in this particular one, it's quite interesting because I feel like one person wanted the stability and one person was after just a bit of a fling. And I feel like somebody in that situation has now sort of moved away and gone off and done their own thing and left this very, I keep wanting to say unsavory energy, this spiteful sort of energy. Could be that you've been ghosted, could be that they've just not let you know what's going on here. And it feels like to me like you've just had to pull the plug here, because there's this whole Five of Swords energy down here, which sort of always says to me, like you've had to part with something when you probably actually quite liked it. But definitely two people not on the same page here, both traveling in completely different directions. One seeing this as a bit of fun, and the other person seeing it as something very stable. I think the person who saw it as stable is probably quite broken about the whole thing. They're not able to let it go. The other person seems to be off having a great time. So I feel that this King of Swords is this energy of like just cutting it out and moving forward. You're able to put these burdens down, but I think that it's been very difficult. You obviously started to develop feelings for this person, and now they're sort of gone completely. They never had any intention of having something here. To them it was a bit of a fun, bit of a conquest, no commitment necessary. And for you, you took it very seriously. You've invested everything you had in this completely. And now it's really difficult to let this down because you got your heart protected. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be about love. It could be another situation too. It could be that you've gone into a job thinking it was a really good job. You fully invested yourself in this work. You were really happy about it, but perhaps the person who pulled you in had no intention of keeping you on and now has let you go. So it can happen with work as well. But that's the sort of energy I have here, where somebody hasn't been truthful with you. They've let you believe that they wanted something a little bit more permanent, stable, and now you're sort of left out with nothing here. So you've had to cut somebody off. Could be a family member too, because I'm feeling with this cutting someone off or cutting someone out, it could be that you've had to cut a family member out here. I do tell you though, the wish cards come out here and it says your heart's desire is ready to come true. So that's a very nice outcome for that reading. It's got a wishbone on it too. Very nice. So even though you've walked away from something that was not very nice at all, maybe you're moving on to something that's absolutely spectacular. Have a wonderful day.